When I Do Count the Clock is Sonnet 12, written by William Shakespeare and published in 1609. It is part of the Fair Youth sonnet sequence and belongs to the procreation sonnets. This sonnet follows the structure of an Elizabethan sonnet, divided into 3 quatrains and a couplet. The rhyme scheme is ABAB CD EFF GG, adding to its elegance and rhythm. Sonnet 12 by William Shakespeare. When I do count the clock that tells the time, and see the brave day sunk in hideous night, when I behold the violet past prime, and sable curls all silvered o'er with white, when lofty trees I see barren of leaves, which erst from heat did canopy the herd, and summer's green all girded up in sheaves, borne on the bier with white and bristly beard, then of thy beauty do I question make, that thou among the wastes of time must go, since sweets and beauties do themselves forsake, and die as fast as they see others grow, and nothing against time's scythe can make defense, save breed to brave him when he takes thee hence. Here's a line-by-line breakdown of literary terms in Sonnet 12 by William Shakespeare. 1. When I do count the clock that tells the time. Alliteration, repetition of the C sound in count and clock. Personification, the clock tells time as if it has human qualities. 2. And see the brave day sunk in hideous night. Contrast, opposing images of brave day and hideous night. Personification, day is described as brave and night as hideous. 3. When I behold the violet past prime. Imagery, visual description of a fading violet flower. Symbolism, the violet represents beauty and youth. 4. And sable curls all silvered o'er with white. Contrast, the shift from dark, sable curls to light, silvered white. Imagery, vivid picture of aging hair turning gray. 5. When lofty trees I see barren of leaves. Symbolism, trees symbolize strength and their barrenness represents aging or decay. Imagery, visual depiction of leafless trees. 6. Which erst from heat did canopy the herd. Personification, trees canopy the herd, giving them a protective quality. Imagery, describes trees providing shade. 7. And summer's green all girded up in sheaves. Imagery, representation of harvested crops tied in bundles. Symbolism, the cycle of life, from growth to harvest. 8. Born on the bier with white and bristly beard. Alliteration, repetition of the B sound in born, beer, and beard. Symbolism, the bier suggests death, and the white beard implies old age. 9. Then of thy beauty do I question make. Rhetorical question. The speaker reflects on the fleeting nature of beauty. 10. That thou among the wastes of time must go. Personification. Time is portrayed as a destructive force. Imagery. The wastes of time evoke a sense of loss and decay. 11. Since sweets and beauties do themselves forsake. Personification. Beauty forsakes itself, suggesting its transient nature. Alliteration, Repetition of S sounds in sweets and selves. 12. And die as fast as they see others grow. Paradox, the simultaneous death and growth of beauty. 13. And nothing 'gainst time's scythe can make defense. Personification, time is imagined with a scythe, likened to the grim reaper. Symbolism, the scythe represents mortality and the inevitability of death. 14. Save breed to brave him when he takes thee hence. Symbolism, breed refers to procreation as a way to defy time's effects. Personification, time is depicted as an entity that takes people away. Here is a line-by-line explanation of Sonnet 12 by William Shakespeare. 1. When I do count the clock that tells the time, the speaker reflects on the passing of time, marked by the ticking of the clock. This introduces the theme of time and its impact on life. 2. And see the brave day sunk in hideous night. The speaker observes how day transforms into night, symbolizing the inevitable decline from vitality to darkness, paralleling life's end. 3. When I behold the violet past prime, the speaker notes a violet flower that has withered, representing the fleeting nature of beauty and youth. 4. And sable curls all silvered o'er with white. This line describes black hair turning gray with age, symbolizing the physical changes that come with the passage of time. 5. When lofty trees I see barren of leaves, the once strong trees have lost their leaves, symbolizing aging, decay, and the loss of vitality. 6. Which erst from heat did canopy the herd. The trees that once provided shade and protection for animals during summer are now barren, showing how life's purpose fades over time. 7. And summer's green all girded up in sheaves. The green fields of summer have been harvested and tied into bundles, representing the end of a fertile and vibrant period. 8. Born on the bier with white and bristly beard. Harvested crops are compared to an old man on a funeral bier, suggesting that even the fruitful days of summer come to an end, just like human life. 9. Then of thy beauty do I question make. The speaker questions the permanence of the addressee's beauty, realizing that it too is subject to time's effects. 10. That thou among the wastes of time must go. The speaker acknowledges that the person addressed will eventually be consumed by time, just like everything else in nature. 11. Since sweets and beauties do themselves forsake, even the most beautiful things abandon their charm over time, highlighting the inevitable decline of physical attractiveness. 12. And die as fast as they see others grow. Life and beauty fade away quickly, even as new life and beauty emerge, emphasizing the cycle of life and death. 13. And nothing 'gainst time's scythe can make defense. No one can defend themselves against the destructive power of time, symbolized by the scythe, a tool associated with death. 14. Save breed to brave him when he takes thee hence. The only way to combat time's effects is through reproduction, as children can carry on one's legacy after death. This sonnet explores the inevitability of aging and death, emphasizing the transient nature of beauty and life. It suggests that procreation is the only way to achieve a semblance of immortality. William Shakespeare was born on April 26, 1564, baptism date, in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. His works: 1. Total sonnets, 154. 2. Plays, around 39, including comedies, tragedies, and historical plays. 3. Poems. 2 famous long poems: Venus and Adonis, 1593, The Rape of Lucrece, 1594, several shorter poems. William Shakespeare wrote 154 sonnets, which are generally divided into the following categories. 1. The Fair Youth Sonnets, Sonnets 126. Addressed to a young man of remarkable beauty. Themes: love, beauty, time, and immortality. 2. The Dark Lady Sonnets, Sonnets 127, 152. Addressed to a mysterious woman known as the Dark Lady. Themes: lust, infidelity, and complex emotions in relationships. 3. The Greek Sonnets or the Rival Poet Sonnets, scattered, mainly within Sonnet 78-86. These reference a rival poet competing for the patronage of the young man. 4. The Final 2 Sonnets, Sonnets 153, 154. Inspired by classical mythology, focusing on Cupid and the theme of love's power. Thank you so much for watching this video.